Well, we're back to talking about Pauly Shore again. And this time we're having a bit of dosing with Stephen Baldwin in the cult classic film BioDome. So we're back to talking about another film from Pauly Shore. In this case, looking at the 1996 film BioDome. Sometimes I'm going to say it, sometimes the humor in Pauly Shore films can be rather just in between, as one would say. Like, okay, sometimes it'll be funny, and then sometimes it'll just be like...
Excuse me, miss, are you tired?
I beg your pardon?
Are you tired?
No, why?
Because you've been running through my mind all day?
Excuse me, miss. If you were yogurt, would you be fruit at the bottom or stirred?
This is your problem. Fix it.
Grown. But before we get into all of the criticisms and all that, what actually happened in the film BioDome? Well, the plot of the film revolves around two clumsy, dim-witted slackers who, while on a road trip, look for a toilet in what they believe is a shopping mall. The shopping mall turns out to be a biodome, a form of closed ecological system in which scientists are about to be basically they're about to be sealed in it for a year to see like how ecosystems reacts to certain things. I'm gonna be honest, sometimes when I'm watching these films, sometimes I will be editing the other videos that need to be done for this channel. But sometimes, like, I will put the laptop down, pause editing for a little bit, and I will watch the film. While I had been watching it, ever so often I go like, I'm gonna be honest, this is one of those films where you feel like, well, BioDome has its moments where it's just, like, silly, dumb humor.
Of course it won't open. That door won't open again for an entire year. Nothing comes in, nothing goes out, not even air. It take a Sherman tank to open that door.
So what you're saying is...
You can't get out.
We're stuck here.
Yes.
For 12 months.
That's right.
12 months?
52 weeks.
Yes.
385 days?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Whether it is just, like, fart jokes and all that stuff. And, yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I just felt like, why am I watching this? Why am I watching this? I felt like, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, like, as I've gotten older, like, I mean, like, when you're younger, like, like, in your, like, teens and all that stuff, sometimes you find, like, fart jokes and all that stuff funny. But honestly, I gotta say, this one was just, like, honestly, I would have preferred just to have continued editing, like, making those, like, tonight's, like, yesterday's video, which was on, what was it? Oh, yeah, Born to be Sold and all that, or, like, could have worked on one of those history videos. But honestly, this one was just, it wasn't like, say, like where you just, like, say, just get this freaking over with kind of deal. It was mostly just a film where, like, when you're, like, watching a movie where it's just, like, you feel like you're working on things and you're like, oh, what's going on right now?
Let me, open up your chakras, Monique.
No thanks, Siddhartha.
50 meters to save some trees. We just want to save some trees. Don't say we didn't save some freaking trees.
That kind of movie where it's just like, you're looking at your phone, you're looking at something else because it's not really keeping your attention. Although there are wacky things going on in the film. Like, there is a moment where they destroy, in a way, kind of destroy the biodome because they let out outside air because they tried to escape. And then as well as there's a moment where they are trying to basically have a party, and then the party ends up trashing the place. Basically it gets as trashed as Woodstock 99 was. I used to think it was Woodstock 99. The film, it does have like a lot of like, just, I mean, honestly, like, say whenever you have a Pauly Shore film, sometimes like the characters start off as goofy idiots, but eventually as the film goes on, they realize, like, say, oh, maybe we need to learn a lesson. In this case is, maybe we should care about the environment and all that, and then suddenly, like, oh, our girls were, like, realize, like, we're idiots and all that, so maybe we should care about the environment, and then they all help trying to fix the dome. And then we also have the villain of the film played by the villain, which is Dr. Noah Faulkner, played by William Afferton. Basically, at one point he goes like, say, "You idiots!" in a way, and then he basically just goes cuckoo. And then, basically just grows a beard like, almost like something from the Planet of the Apes or something like that. And then he ends up making bombs of coconuts and all that. And he says, like, saying, "I'm going to blow it all up." And then it's just, this one was just, at time it was just like, I don't know. I feel like if I was watching this with someone else, I wouldn't have if I was watching this with someone else, I would have probably just, like, either that person with me would have just, like, said, "You want a beer?" or something like that, or they probably just, like, they probably would have asked me, lean over to me, and look, they would probably look over to me and go, "Do you want to watch something else?" And I'd probably go like, "We've already come this far. We're in an hour into it. Let's see how it ends." But that's the kind of movie it is, where it's just like, say, like, it's bad, but at the same time you're just like wondering, like, what's next? What could happen next? But yeah, this is how I feel about it, I guess. So if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, why not? And heck, give it a like and all that. And as always, don't forget to keep your popcorn warm, your drinks ice cold, and your eyes on screen. See you next time.